Good evening, sweetlings. I have returned from the abyss to bring you another tale of horror and suspense. This story is about one of my favorite foods. So, tell me, do you like chocolate? Do you like chocolate? When I think about it, though, some of you might be allergic to it, so you can change it to, do you like what I like? Because technically, from my standpoint, it means the same thing, since I like chocolate. Well, because hey, that's what I'd say to make friends, if I were one of those other idiotic meatbags. But that's my inner Omega 123 talking. To go around greeting people like it was an everyday thing would be asking too much of me. Why? Because you damned humans are fucking annoying as, well, a super guide is to a gamer. We know how some conversations will start. We've been through enough of them to say exactly what the other person says. Then he or she will probably say that's what they were gonna say. You see my point? If they do the unexpected, well, what is the unexpected? A slap to the face? A meeting with an old friend from childhood? You're the father? That old couple from down the street is, in fact, one of the greatest assassin duos in the world. And that very same couple was actually in their late 30s and just looked old. There's a lot of things that can pertain to be the unexpected. And then you think about the unexpected. Suspicion is aroused sometimes. You think twice about having dinner over at that couple's house. Although your house could explode because you accidentally lit a dynamite stick instead of a candle when you needed some light in your basement. And you didn't think you'd have a dynamite stick lying around down there, let alone have one in the first place. Oh, it reminds me of the candle I have on my crappy two-shelved desk that's parallel to where my bedroom door is. And it's one of those taper candles, the ones you use at dinner. Mine was white, melted to the length of a whiteboard marker, basking in all its glory. It's just there, though. I've melted it to set a sort of used feeling, for the lack of better excuses to why. The only other time I've lit it is when I needed to burn the wax off my new pen nubs. Something I thought was stupid when I first started using dipping pens, but it has its reasons. Actually, the other day I got first-degree burns on my legs because it just so happened my coat caught fire. How? I'll plead the fifth on that one. The next day, though, I showed my acquaintances the aforementioned burns, and they started freaking out. I had asked one of the few people I considered a friend why they did that. 'Cause, honestly, I don't know why. This was a pretty frequent occurrence in the world, getting burned. So I knew it happened to me at some point. She had told me, my friend, that was how normal people reacted, due to their sensitivity towards pain inflicted upon themselves and others, which I don't see the point of, but then I'm not what this society calls normal by any means. Even my thoughts are never to be ventured into. But it is in thought we can find asylum. It is in thought that limits are broken, where the impossible can seem possible. When you think, do you hear your voice? Think, hear yourself. Now think, what did my voice sound like when you read? Did I sound like a male, female, or one of those voices that's hard to tell between the two? Did I sound young, old, Experienced? Peppy? Wise? Or the otherwise? I have given you no insight to what my being is besides the evidence given in the scripture of words. It is your mind that has created the voice you hear now. It is in the mind we have created the ever-battling good and evil that has created a fine line in this world. I have thought about the universe ever since I was a little kid who had found and explored the voice in my head, which was my own apparently. At some point, I started to think about our universe, but when I reached a certain point, I'd always get minor headaches. Even now it would happen. Why did that happen, and especially at that point? Always at that point. Why? Was there something I wasn't supposed to know? Maybe if I had thought harder, ignored the pain, I would have gotten the answer. More importantly, if something did it, what didn't it want me to know? No, it's nothing. These are just my thoughts. I'm just having a conversation with myself. I'd like to change my first question, though. Did you think today? Ah, I do love stories that mess with the mind. Those, to me, are the most creative. If you want to give this creepypasta a read, then please follow the link below. I've recently obtained an account on a site called Twitter, so feel free to follow me there as well as on my Tumblr. And please, give me some love with that like button and a nice subscription. I mean, if you don't want anything bad to happen to you. Until next time, good night, sweetlings.